I'm always expecting the best for myself. I radiate love and energy. Yeah, young camel toe, you be a friend to he. Shouts out to everybody out there having a good day. Young camel toe says hello to you. I always persist until I succeed. I achieve all of my dreams. Yeah, we playing NBA 2K20 and I'm doing the freestyle positive affirmation raps. I am motivated, I am proactive, I am capable of creating a better life. My life is perfect. I'm feeling so abundant now. I'm feeling so grateful how everything's going perfectly in my life. Everything is so magical. Sending love to all the people on sabbaticals. I gotta say I really love you, cause I really do. I love all of you. This is Young Camel Toe saying, hey, I'm positive in every situation. I'm positive in every situation. The best things happen in my life. Fantastic things happen in my life. I'm so grateful and abundant for the prosperity that flows over me. The universe makes things happen for me. They call me Socrates, young camel toe, while you're knocking these. My prosperity contributes to success I see in my life. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. I feel fantastic. I feel so magical. Yeah. I make things happen. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now. I remain confident and unaffected by the negative attitudes around me. I am confident. The universe supports my every effort. I feel love and abundance flowing over my face. I'm so grateful for the life I live today. I'm fully self-confident every day in every way. Feeling so good Yo, the universe showers abundance over me. I love and accept myself. I am everything I allow myself to be. Young camel toe. Positive affirmations on the beat. Positive affirmations go to sleep. Yeah. I am happy and confident. Young camel toe, the greatest ever. Young camel toe, so important. Young camel toe, feeling so grateful for the stuff in the universe. Catch me out here with my verse. I'm feeling healthy and wealthy. Oh, that's a good D, bro. Bro, my moves don't work when it's good D. Good D, dog. That's good D. That's good D. I'm gonna kick that out. We playing NBA 2K, man, while we doing these affirmations live on YouTube. Oh, step back. Greens. Oh my gosh. I'm so loving. Oh, what happened? Hey, I'm feeling positive and confident. Chill vibes, king. The key to happiness is your mind, man. You believe what you want, and whatever you think is true. Yeah. I radiate love and happiness. My possibilities are endless. I have abundant energy, vitality, and well-being. Yeah, young camel toe. I'm a god, you're a god, and we all feeling great. Oh my God, you're a god, and we all got plenty of food on our dinner plate. We are all debt-free. Spreading love through the boundless universes. The universe fulfills my every desire, and camel toe runs the empire. I appreciate my life and everyone in it. All of my money comes from the heavens, and I graciously spend it. Yeah, I am so grateful for my wealth now. I'm happy for abundance. Why didn't I get the rebound? Why didn't I get the rebound? Cause it wasn't for my higher self. Young camel toe out here for the good wealth. Yeah, I'm open to the channel, receiving abundant energy from the loving universe. I'm at peace with myself, man. Catch me with my verse. I'm trusting my visions and I work to manifest it. I'm out here spreading blessings. Teach your lessons, none the lessons. I let it go and rediscover with peace of mind. I smile often, people smile back when I forgive myself, I love myself. Everything going perfect. I am divinely guided and protected at all times. My mind is at peace. I'm just chilling, yo. Spreading love to the, yeah. Do you feel good today? Do you feel good today? What kind of defense is this that you playing, young camel toe? What type of defense are you playing, young camel toe? I'm feeling so blessed today. I practice meditation every day. I relax with ease whenever the need arises. Young camel toe out here like the rising. I choose to be positive. Everything in my life is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. I choose to be positive. I create my experiences by my thoughts and feelings. Yeah. I'm feeling so good today. Hey, yeah. Feeling so good today. Feeling so good today. So magical. Unilateral. Feeling fantastic in my life. Feeling so good in my life. Feeling so good feeling fantastic. So good in my life. So good in my life. Feeling so good in my life. I'm excited to be alive. I am at peace at all times. Young camel toe, positive affirmation. I'm excited to be alive. I accept peace and joy in all aspects of my life. I'm creating a better world for myself and those around me. Feeling so good, man. Fantastic, wonderful. I relax whenever the need arises. I'm feeling so good in my enterprises. I'm a magnificent being with an abundance of power to love and give. I'm a positive person, unaffected by the negative words and attitudes of other people. Young camel toe, feeling it, yeah. I'm positive and confident. Yeah. My self-esteem is growing on the daily. We live on the YouTube. Young camel toe coming through what's lately. I am happy and confident. I am all that I allow myself to be. I love and accept myself, nationalities. I am comfortable around other people. I am comfortable with being me. I act with assurance, confidence, and grace. I am calm, confident. I am fully self-confident. I am a powerful person, unaffected by the negative words and attitudes of others. I talk with ease and comfort. I deserve the very best in my life. I am socially skilled. Yeah. The universe supports my every effort. I'm confident when I will. Yeah. Inner peace, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Hope you're having a great day, man. Oh, shouts out Kim Hill. Thank you. How to do that? Ooh, ooh. My new album is now on iTunes and Spotify. Young Camel Toe, out here positive, and he live. So how you wanna go to the movies? Feeling so good, feeling so good, feeling so good. I am happy, I am wealthy, I am rich. I trust the universe with all of my actions. Everything is perfect. I love myself, everything is perfect. Oh yeah. Young Camel Toe, young. Live on the YouTube, we live on the YouTube, man. What's good, man? Yeah, Young Camel Toe the greatest, Young Camel Toe the player in the Himalayas. Ain't nothing greater get dunked on. I am fit, healthy, and attractive. I am getting wealthier every day. I am beautiful inside and out. I lose weight every day, man. I'm a prize fighter. Young Camel Toe out here looking like a bison. Mike Tyson, he's out here thricing. Yeah. I am already healed, happy, loving, wealthy, and successful. Confident, physically, emotionally well. Hey, everything in my life is going real swell. I attract all the good things into my life. The universe shines upon me brightly. Got white teeth like my white Nikes. I'm beautiful in mind, body, and spirit. I'm an early riser and a deep sleeper. A real man, a real keeper. I maintain my ideal weight easily and effortlessly. Now, I have a lot of energy. My skin is clear and radiant. Young Camel Toe flowing, who knowing? He out here Joe Rogan it. Who's trying to do it so he blowing fish. I'm an efficient, energetic, healthy, fit man. I do anything I want to and what I plan. Everything's fantastic, feeling great in my life like bombastic. It's happened so gracefully in my life. I do it so lately. Are you gonna shoot it? We out here boosting and broosting, greening. I feel vibrant and energetic now, man. Love and happiness, man, spreading through the crowd, to the peaceful universes, man. Love, peace, happiness, and joy, man, to everybody out there, man. We just playing this 2K. We just playing this 2K right here, 2K20 live on YouTube, man. Young Camel Toe is my name, man. Google me, man. I'm a rapper, activist, Black Lives Matter, man. You already know what it is, man. Young Camel Toe the greatest, man. I have vibrant health throughout my body, mind, and soul, man. Just as you should, man. I eat healthy and nutritious foods. I'm active and fit, man. I never lose. Young Camel Toe out here rapping in the nude. Got a chain on them every day, get closer to the chain gang. And I only eat to fuel my body. I'm out here like John Gotti with a smile on my face. If you need a hug, here's a phone hug, man. I'm just out here chilling in my place. That's a good rebound, man. I am confident. The universe supports my every effort. People find me interesting. I'm free to be myself in every situation. These are positive affirmations. Young Camel Toe got them libations. Hey, I hope you're feeling good today. I hope everything going well in your hood today. I'm a powerful person, not affected by the negative words and attitudes of others. I am fully self-confident. I love myself. I love myself. I love my outer being. I radiate love and happiness. My possibilities are endless. I have abundant energy, vitality, and well-being. I am grateful for everything happening in my life. The universe showers abundance in my life. I'm so happy now. I attract positive stuff in my life. I have unlimited potential. Only good lies before me. I'm a lucky person. Everything goes well in my life, man. I'm feeling so happy now. $1 million comes to me now. $1 billion came to me yesterday. I'm just so happy and grateful that it happened for me, man. I'm trusting my vision and I work to manifest. Everything a camel toe touches is blessed. From the top of the steeples, say it with your chest. Young camel toe out here, positive and nonetheless. Positive energy is here, positive energy is there. My mind is at peace with positivity. I keep calm no matter what. I'm open and receptive to all the abundance in the universe. And camel toe, positive with the verse, he can't shoot. Young camel toe out here, computer blue. Who knew? My inner vision is always clear and focused. I focus on the hocus pocus. I make effective use of my time today. I possess an endless supply of creativity. I can do this. I'm a creative genius. Everything in my life is going so well, so well, so well. Beyond positive thinking, I'm a positive being, positive believing. Everything I put my hand on prospers and successes. Young camel toes feeling blessed and yeah, thank you to the universe. Young camel toe out here rapping for another verse. Hey, man had to get the rebound. Hey, that be dark. Rap about breakfast food. We keep going. Somebody that chain is made of gold. This chain is gold, man. Sick, one poppy. Man, it's the boy Young Camel Toe, man. We live on YouTube, man. Like, subscribe, man. The new album is Young Camel Toe on Spotify and YouTube, man. Young Camel Toe is the greatest, man. We just doing these positive affirmation raps, man. Hey, I hope y'all having a great day out there, you know. Wishing you peace, love, and happiness, man. You know, blessings, blessings, you know. Ain't no hate over here, man. We all good, man. Yeah. I am grateful, I am happy for the manifestations that be happening in my life. Manifestations be appearing in my life. They be coming from nowhere in unexpected ways, like every single day. Hey, yeah, young camel toe, young camel toe, young camel toe, live on YouTube, young camel toe, young camel toe, young camel toe. I'm committed to whatever it takes as long as it takes to be. I'm a faithful dreamer. I am living in the kingdom of freedom with maximum mental miracle expectations. I am confidently walking strong and faithful like a warrior champion. I am getting healthier by the second. I am ripping the negative label off me right now. I'm an abundant giver of encouragement to everyone I see. I'm driving my faith by my words now. I am building my strength. I am stepping into enemy territory with faith to defeat the enemy of procrastination. I am persistent, prosperous, life-changing champion. I believe that all my miracles happen at the right time. Young camel toe, young camel toe, young camel toe, young camel toe. Greater is the why that is in me than the fear that is trying to steal my destiny. Young camel toe, man, why you blessing me? I speak into existence. I am the great Houdini. Nothing is impossible for me because I am Young Camel Toe, the greatest champion of all earth. My mindset is positive in everything I do. wonderful things flow into my life every single day, in every single way. I am a mentor to millions worldwide, young camel toe free enterprise. I am my why, young camel toe saying hi. How's it going? My words are brilliantly orchestrated and creating miracles in my life now. I feel so happy, so... Oh my gosh, I miss playing 2K by the way, while doing these affirmations all. Feeling so much love and happiness. Feeling so much love and happiness. I'm a true fighter. I am strong, wise, and powerful, decisive, miracle manifestation champion. I'm feeling fantastic today. I am shocking my bank teller today. Enough is enough. The success overflowing has begun. Young camel toes the one. Shouts out to God's son and God's grandfather. The supernatural overcomes me. Young camel toe out here monthly. I'm absolutely crystal clear. I'm free of fear, doubt, and procrastination. There's no such thing as low self-esteem in my life now. I feel magical. I am controlling my future with every word. I'm slaying debt out of my life. I'm feeling so great in my life. Happiness and abundance in my life. Oh, he really stole that. He really got the bowl, so we had to do blogus. Hey, my daily decision determine my ultimate destiny. I have the right to earn a huge income. I made $1 million today. I make $1 million in every way. Young camel toes feeling so happy. Young camel toes out here feeling so happy. Spreading love through the boundless universes. Young camel toes out here really spitting verses. I command miracles in my life. I'm receiving the only truth about myself. I listen to what others have to say. I'm activating my faith in every way. Greens, boy. I am taking advantage of the pressure to refine my dreams now. Pressure empowers me to soar like an eagle. I'm soaring right now. I'm an eagle. I'm feeling so fantastic, wonderful, man. Shouts out to the universe. I'm so grateful, man. Positive affirmations. Man, we playing NBA 2K, man, live on the stream with these affirmations. Bring it on, I'm prepared to defeat all my dreams. I'm phenomenally successful. I'm feeling so deep, so blessed, never stressful. Everything works out in my life. I'm a finisher. I'm declaring and decreeing miracles in my life now. Everything happens for my highest good. Young camel toes feeling so happy now. Rolling peaceful in his hood, yeah. I am faithfully resting in my belief. I am the breath of existence. Young camel toe, no superstition. Shouts out to everybody. I hope you're having a great day, everybody. Oh, I'm putting clamps on everybody. Hey, young camel toe, he the champ, everybody. Yeah, we know silly putty. Ooh, that's a good steal. That's a good steal. That's a good steal. We need to sell that chain, sick chain. Wear your shirt just like Pac. We need to sell that chain to buy a shirt, man. Nah, shirts are overrated, man. You don't need a shirt, man. You're perfectly just how you was born, man. I am changing my life. Anyways, man, we live on YouTube, live on Reddit, man. Young Camel Toe, man. Thank you for joining, man. New albums on Spotify and iTunes, man. It's called Positive Affirmations, man. Just type in Young Camel Toe and you'll see what I'm talking about. I predict supernatural miracles. I am earning a huge income because I'm focused on making a difference in the world. I'm highly motivated to achieve my dreams. Hey, I'm totally immersed, proven time-tested personal development every single day. I am speaking power-packed, dynamic, energizing words into myself every way. I am speaking words and increasing 24 hours on a 7-day basis. I'm increasing daily. I live the healthiest lifestyle possible. I'm out here like Kim Possible. I am challenging myself second by second to be the best that I can be, like Socrates. My words are explosive. I'm a certified winner by my birth rate. I am a creative, life-changing, miracle manifesting young camel toe. I am believing miracles now for young camel toe. I am living a remarkable, wonderful, breathtaking, amazing, joyful life. I am challenging myself each day and night to get to the next level. I'm on the next level. I am free of fear, doubt, and procrastination. My higher self is my highest self. My mastermind team consists of me, I, and me. Yeah, the champion, young camel toe. I'm a champion butterfly. Need no asking why. Young camel toe, so fly. Yeah. Need no asking why. Need no asking why. Need no asking why. Need no asking. I'm playing 2K, by the way. If you want to see the live stream, man, go on my YouTube, which is Young Camel Toe. You can see the gameplay, man. I'm actually playing online, and I've been winning this whole time. Positive affirmations, man, for the win, dog. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. I'm a generous, joyful giver. I love to give. My harvest is coming, my harvest already came. I feel fantastic today. Wishing love, peace, and joy to everybody out there on the stream. I am shocking my bank teller as I tell them how much money I made. I'm overflowing with faithful enthusiasm. I'm releasing supernatural harvest today with my actions and my words. I'm feeling fantastic. Yeah, feeling fantastic. My schedule predicts my results. I am free of excuses. Everything is happening for my best self, the highest self. I am a champion breaking through. I am confident like Majin Buu. How you doing, man? Go to school. I am wise, I am healthy, I am rich. I'm out here feeling great, wealthy, healthy, and stealthy. I am confident in my abilities. I listen to my dreams daily. My higher self speaks to me daily. Feel so much love and happiness. Ignorance is bliss. I choose the wisdom. Shouts out to the Buddhists and the Christians and the Jews and every other religion, man. Shouts out, man. Peace, love, and happiness, man. I'm guided by my higher self. Young camel toes out here and he's getting wealth. Young camel toe, how you mean it? This is how he does it, and he never out here be it. He flipping the flow. Young camel toe, see in the most. Flipping the flows, doing the toes, mistletoes. I'm feeling so grateful now. I am so happy and grateful now. The money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Money comes to me so easily, money. I'm feeling open to abundance, euros. Infinite energy, financial opportunities, always coming into my life. Appreciate the love, can you please turn on the music? Oh, okay. We just turn down the music. We just turn down the music. Oh, come on. Oh, slightly late. My bad, y'all. I sold, man. I'm selling on this. I sold, dog. Oh, any green. Hey, my bad, y'all. It's on me. Yeah. love me. Self-love is important. Self-love, all abortions. Self-love, how you know what you wanna do. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, love you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, my bad, y'all saw, bro. That's on me, dog. And we went the Millie ride. We hit the Millie ride. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh why did he miss? Can I get the ball? Young camel toe out here. Young camel toe out here. I am a success in everything I do. I accomplish everything I put my mind to. Young camel toe, I'm a creative genius. Young camel toe, big genius. Everything I touch is a success. Every day I make more money, more money. Young camel toe live on the YouTube, man. Like and subscribe. He out here boo boo, ooh ooh. Yeah, he love you, spreading positivity through the universes. Young camel toe, catch him on the verses, man. Yo, we live on the YouTube. Like and subscribe, put the post notifications on. Know the gang, Young camel toe, how you doing? I have all the money, time and talent on my YouTube. Young camel toe on the YouTube. YouTube. Peace, peace. I am love. I am love. I am love. I am love. Opportunities come my way. Opportunities come my way. I persist until I succeed. I'm always expecting the best for myself. I am pressed until the goal is reached. I achieve all of my goals. I am fully focused on my present moment with my interactions. I am positive in all situations. I concentrate on my key priorities today. I have enthusiasm and passion and perseverance. I see every opportunity flowing to me right now. I got all the money in the world, $2 million in my bank account. Everything I touch is a success. Young camel toe is blessed. Every day I make at least one step. I take another step closer to my goals, man. Feel it in your soul. No problem is too great. No success is too small. Either way I find myself in the greens. All my stocks is in the green. Shouts out to Disney and Boeing and all the companies giving me money on the daily. Hey, I am successful in everything I do. I am successful in everything I do. Ooh, young camel toe, young camel toe, young camel toe. people watching me. Positive thinking. Positive, positive thoughts. Positive, positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. I am loved. I'm abundant. I am loved. I am loved. Love you. I am loved. Love you. I am loved. I accomplish anything I set my mind on. I have everything I need right now. I live the best life now. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. I am filled with energy with everything I do. I am filled with energy with everything I do. I am feeling so abundant. Everything in my life is so perfect. I possess an endless supply. Living into my life. Living into my life, I feel I'm a lucky, happy, healthy, and successful person. I am abundance. I attract positivity into my life. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My thoughts are under control. Today I feel so beautiful. Today I am so beautiful. I am abundance. Energy flows into my life. I am abundant. Energy flows into my life. Everything happens for my greater good. Everything happens for my greater good. I am abundance, I am peaceful. I am love. Love you, love you. Happy, peaceful, and wise. Young camel toe, feeling happy and alive. Oh yeah. Feeling so good. I forgive the ones that did me wrong. I am grateful for this song. Thank you for watching today. Positive energy, affirmation, my mind's at peace. Sierra, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Sierra. Happy birthday to Sierra. Happy birthday. Spreading love through the stream. Love you. Love you. Love you. Peace, love, and happiness. 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 I am divinely guided and protected at all times. Love you. Love you. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. Oh Love you, love you. I am fit, healthy, and attractive. I'm getting wealthier every day. Young Camel Toes live on the YouTube. Come over and say hey. Like and subscribe. Young Camel Toe, new album on Spotify, iTunes. Feeling so happy. I am feeling so happy today. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you to the universe. Oh, what up, Bankroll Joe, man? Thanks for joining the live stream. Young Camel Toe out here just spreading positive energy, man. Catch up, you know, he just out here feeling so good, so good, so good, so good. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Young Camel Toe got them racks in his hand like he really playing tennis. Boarded the plane, take a trip off the Venus. I'm fly like a plane, but I got the Hemi crack in the kitchen. I feel like a chemist. Positive energy, I love you. I'm on the island like Gilligan. In my Timberlands, calling my shooters, they knocking off the ligaments. Blue faces in my Benjamins. Boost adrenaline, check who choosing them. Young Camel Toe be boosting for the feast. Who losing, never Middle East. Rising like some yeast, he a beast. Got a seat at the table, now I'm ready to eat. I take what I want, I don't need to ask. The universe just gives me everything I need. I don't have to work, man, everything is free. Young Camel Toe, man, he out here in the cloudy visions, bringing the rain. Young Camel Toe's the name. In your heaven's gates, man, you fully come awake. Young Camel Toe out here and he eating all the cake. $1 million flow through my doors. Yeah, I came to the tube looking for the beats. I need no lube, now I'm beating my meat. Cold as Ice Cube, but I still bring the heat. When the family feuds, I just see the streets. Link with my friends and I roll up weed. Sip out of a red cup I don't need. I hopped out the feelings and into a bag. I learned from the riches, you learn from the rags. Chasing goofies, chasing bags. The formula doula, no crusty crabs. Michael Jackson, who's bad? I'm luxury, riding in the cab, in the lab. I'm getting cheese, not a rat. Young Camel Toe out here, bees with the flags. He's out here shooting with the Legos, doing the Play-Doh. He wants to do it looking at the hey yo. Check me when I'm rapping those. Young Camel Toe, get the snackers, bro. Oh, still humble inside, gotta act quick. I'm out here with my firefight, with my passion. Spreading love through the universe. Hope you're having a great day today. Eyeball hanging, my squad banging, headphone hit, man. Spreading love, man, no hating. Peace, no bacon. Eat, no faking. Leap, Mona Lisa. Reap, so we do a tower of pizza. Hey, trying to find a battle, bruh. Young Camel Toe out here with the saddle, bruh. How you be boosting? This is how we feel when we out here in the building. How you never know. This is when we in the building. How we never flow, never know, never know how you want. This is how you move. This is how you move.
earningswhispers.com because I use it and I find it extremely helpful, very clean, simple to follow. Okay, that's it. They create a very easy, simple to follow approach to finding which stocks are going to have earnings. Now, the nice thing about Earnings Whispers is this picture. The reason I like them so much, again, is this picture. For some bigger traders, they're not going to know right off the top of their head what Best Buy's ticker symbol is. They're not going to know what Dollar Tree's ticker symbol is. But by them, or Earnings Whispers, giving you this picture, everybody knows the brand name logos, or these big company logos, have been engraved into our brains since we've been born. So when you look at this picture, you can simply go, yeah, oh, I know Dick's. Oh, I know American Eagle Outfitters. I know Dollar Tree. Where it's becoming something of familiar, right? You're familiar with these companies. So right off the bat, just by looking at this picture, you can already see the light bulb turning on your head going, oh, I know that company, right? I know what they do. Rather than seeing the ticker symbol, you're seeing the logo, you're seeing the brand. And since we've been born, a lot of these big name companies have been engraved in our brain and just, we know them. So right off the bat, when you see the company logo on this nice little snapshot that Earnings Whispers provides, you're instantly starting to get the gears turning and thoughts going, right? You're like, okay, I know Dollar Tree, I know Dick's Sporting Goods, I know Salesforce, right? Now, so that you know them, all you have to do is search up what's their ticker symbol. You can do that on Google, and then you can go start looking at their stock, whatnot. Okay, so that is the beautiful thing about Earnings Whispers. Now that you know to use earningswhispers.com on their Twitter page, you can also use their website. So I'm just going to do a quick little run through on their website. So this is the reason, there's two reasons why I like Earnings Whispers Twitter page, and that's for that quick, easy snapshot, right, where you get to see the pictures of the companies, and it makes it very simple. Now, the difference between the Twitter page, right, and their website is their website doesn't actually give you the quick snapshot. Their website actually looks like this. It shows you the ticker symbol and the name of the company, but it doesn't give you that quick snapshot. So the benefit to the Twitter page is like, oh, you know what, I'm just on my phone real quick. I'm going to pop on Twitter. I'm going to go to Earnings Whispers Twitter page, and boom, there it is. I know what companies are going to have earnings. I can look, oh, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, Lululemon, etc., rather than having to go to their website and go, okay, well, we're going to have JBL, FTS, and looking at this. So for me, it's kind of a personal perspective on what I like better. But the benefit to actually going onto their website is they also provide this kind of, a little bit of extra information, the expectation, right? So when the company is coming out with earnings reports, hasn't yet released their earnings report, they will give you some kind of information that says analysts are expecting this to miss earnings, or analysts are expecting the company to beat earnings. So it kind of gives you a forward expectation on what may happen. So that's kind of nice, but at the end of the day, these expectations or predictions of what may or may not happen on an earnings date, you really shouldn't even pay attention to. They're good to take with a grain of salt, but at the end of the day, stocks are going to do whatever they want to do for whatever reasons they want to do them for, okay? So in terms of their website, where it shows you these extra little bits of information in terms of, they're expected to grow by this, or they're expected to miss earnings by this. I've seen earningswhispers.com say analysts expect it to beat earnings by 10%, and then on earnings day, that company misses by 10%. So then what's that tell you about the expectations? That they can be completely false whenever, and that's it, right? They can be completely false and incorrect. So in my personal experience, I like to use the Twitter page better just to get that quick screenshot of the stocks that are having earnings, okay? So stay with me, because this is where it gets good, okay? So now that you're thinking, okay, I can do these earnings plays and things like that, let's look at a few stocks that recently had earnings that were provided to you through Earnings Whispers Twitter page. So right now I'm going to put this on the screen, clear this drawing out. All right, so first what we'll do is we're going to look at, I have 8 stocks we're going to go over, okay? So this is one stock. Let me delete my drawings off them. This is Dollar Tree. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is a dollar store company. And if you're using Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade's trading software, whenever you're looking at a stock chart and you see this blue kind of ball and red foam, That means earnings reports and earnings calls. So whenever you see that, what I just circled in yellow on your stock chart, if it's coming up on your stock chart or if it's already passed, you know that that was an earnings day. So for example, look at Dollar Tree, okay? That day it had earnings. It started at $96 a share. By the end of the day, it was trading all the way down at $80 a share. It dropped a total of $16 per share. Crazy. Now, that was from the very tippy top. If we're looking at it in regards of when the stock actually opened on the day, which was right here, it was trading around $90 a share and it dropped to $80. So in terms of when the stock market actually opened, Dollar Tree dropped $10 per share. Now, of course, this is a play in which you would need to be short selling the stock in order to and make profit on the day, or you would have been trading options to the downside in order to make money on this day. Okay. So before we go forward, the nice thing about earnings, once again, is it happens 4 times a year, and the earnings season really goes for about 2 months. You'll have like a strong 2 to 2.5 months where there's just earnings plays all over the place. And then once earnings season stops, you're going to notice the market kind of slows down a little bit, or plays kind of become harder to find. But then when earnings seasons come back on, you're going to have all these easy plays to make. So this would be my advice to some of you guys, right? Is if you're part-time or you're just beginning trading, this is going to be a hard career to master. So don't make it any harder on yourself than you have to. If you're finding yourself struggling to find stocks to trade, then stop doing what you're doing. Take a step back and literally do what I've told you to do on this video. Sit back. There's going to be money to be made every couple months when earnings season starts, okay? And then it will end, and then it will get a little slow, and then earnings season will come back on. There's going to be plays all over the place. So right now, you don't even have to worry about finding stocks to trade, right, when you're going through earnings season. All you have to do is go to earningswhispers.com and go, okay, next week we're going to have Dick's, we'll have Amazon, we'll have Tesla, we'll have Facebook, we'll have Alibaba, we'll have, Caterpillar, we'll have Boeing, we'll have Dick's Sporting Goods, Best Buy, Lululemon, etc. So for one whole week, you can already know what stocks you're planning on trading on those days throughout the whole week, because they've been presented to you saying, hey, these companies are going to have earnings. And you know now that on earnings days for these companies, there's usually going to be a big move. So literally, for the whole year, you could just only trade the earnings season's time period to make some extra cash, okay? Think about it that way. You already know what stocks to trade for the whole year without having to do any research. You just go to Earnings Whispers, Twitter page or .com and go, boom, there are the earnings coming out next week. I'm going to try and trade Best Buy and Salesforce on Monday, Lululemon and Target on Tuesday, Amazon and Facebook on Wednesday, Twitter or Google on Thursday, etc. You already have what you need the whole week going forward, okay? Now, let's take a look at the next one to give you guys, this is putting things into perspective for you on just how much these stocks can move. All right, let's go to the next one. This is Ulta Beauty. On the day Ulta Beauty had earnings recently, this was just a couple days ago, actually this past week, okay? Well, the stock opened up at $247, and instantly, in the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the day, it went from $247 to a high of $268. So you do the math. Right there alone, that was about $20 to $21 per share on that day. Now, some of you might be going, well, some of these stocks are too expensive. Yeah, well, the ones that I'm showing you might be a little expensive, but all the stocks aren't that expensive. You're going to have Twitter, you'll have Dropbox, you'll have different stocks that are going to be $14, $15 a share, $20 a share, $30 a share, $1,000 a share, okay? Understanding how much money you have to trade with and where you should navigate yourself in terms of which stocks to trade, of course, is going to be your job. But I'm telling you right now, this is one of the easiest ways you guys can use to find good stocks to trade without having to worry about expensive scanners and things like that. So let's just put it into perspective. If you were someone who had, let's say, a couple $1,000s to trade, if you had around $5,000, you might say, oh, well, Ulta Beauty at $200, that's
good, man. We just listened to some stock analysis, man.
So let's say you had about $5,000. So you had $5,000 to invest. We'll divide that by the opening price, which is about 247, divided by 247. You would be able to afford about 20 shares. So let's do some math here, right? So let's say you bought 20 shares of Alta Beauty at, let's make it 248, at 248. That would have cost you $4,960. So remember that number, $4,960. All right, so let's say we take those 20 shares that you bought them at, what we say, 248, and it pops all the way. And let's say you got it sold them out at 266 times by 266. That's 5,320 minus 4,960. You would have made a total of $360 on that trade. So does $360 sound good to you, or is that too little of money? That's another big misconception, is that people think that if they don't have thousands, and let me put it this way, don't have $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, that they can't make money trading big stocks. That is a false and big misconception. You don't need tons of shares and tons of money to make money trading big price stocks. So this is what ends up throwing the beginner trader or part-time trader into the vicious circle of just trading penny stock, where they think if I have $5,000 and the stock is $1, I buy 5,000 shares, and if it pops $1, I'll make 5,000. That could happen, and sometimes it does, but don't find yourself only focusing on penny stocks because you think or you feel you can't make money trading bigger stocks. Because as I just showed you, you can make $360 in about 6 minutes trading Alta Beauty with 20 shares. 20. Okay, so let's move forward here. Let's go to the next one. So I'm going to go through the next 8 stocks. We're just going to speed this up. Good. Let's scroll over. When was there? Oh, here it is, right on it. Okay, so here's another stock, Lululemon. So Lululemon on their earnings day ended up, it was after hours, went from about 138, and by the time it opened up, it was priced at, what is that, 152. So it opened up right here at 152, and actually let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so it opened up here at $152, and by the time it hit its highs for the day, it was about 158. So it opened up at 152, and it popped straight up to 158. So that right there, big move, just had a $6 per share move. If you guys want to do some math again, just to make things a little crazy. So let's say we did $5,000, right? $5,000 invest. Divide that by 152 was the opening price. You could get about 32 shares. We'll do 32 times by 168. You again would have made about $370 right there on that particular trade. Okay, let's go a little step further onto the next one. Now this is a big one. Netflix particular trade. Okay, some of you may remember Netflix on their earnings day. It was probably one of the most historical earnings plays I've ever seen.
How's your day going, Bankroll Joe, man?
Dropped from $400 all the way down to
money moves over here, man. So
it ended up losing close to $60 a share overnight. Then the next day, when it opened up, when the market opened up, it went from $300, listen to this, $345 all the way to $385. It made up $40 a share from opening bell to midday trading. After its earnings drop of $60 a share, the next day it opened up and it ripped $40 a share. Okay, let's do some math again. So let's say you only have your $5,000 to invest with. Divide that by 345. That's going to come out to 14 shares. Well, if it gained $40 a share, do 14 times by 40. $560 gain on $5,000 that day. A $5,000 investment would have got you $560 from low to high. Now, of course, there's going to be many of you out there that say, oh, that's if you bought it at the perfect spot and sold it at the perfect time. That's true. It's possible. Is it easy? No, it's not entirely easy. But, you could have ended up buying, 14 shares. Think about those 14 shares and maybe grasp, if you got time to buy, 10, and you moved 10 points. You got $140 on that day with 5,000 shares. Okay? So it is very possible to make money on these high-priced stocks. I just showed you can do it at $5,000, only buying 10, 20 shares. Okay. So now that we've covered these ones, let's take a look at these guys. These are more earnings plays. Now these are the earnings plays. If you're watching this video, you know, around the date of 9/9/2018 when I'm making it, this just happened last week. Okay, we had a stock called OKTA. I even mentioned this stock in our pre-market live stream on YouTube. Okay, so if you look at OKTA, let me make this a 5-minute chart. Look at this thing. It gapped up from $60 to a high of 71. So overnight it popped.
Sponsored by the Great Forces Plus. A breakout. So I look for a set high on the stock and I look for it to break that set high. Those highs can be and tab on Bigger Swim, go to Stock Hacker, set your price between 50 cents and $10 per share, set your volume from a minimum of 200,000 all the way to a maximum of 200 million. To create your watch list from there, I look at the top gainers all the way down to the biggest losers. I take the top gainers on the day and usually look at the top 4 stocks that are above 1 million volume. So these top 4 stocks here will technically be on my watch list, and then I'll watch those stocks for the setup. Now, once you find a stock that is setting up the way that you want to, my setup traditionally is always going to be intraday breakout. So I look for a set high on the stock and I look for it to break that set high. Those highs can be pre-market highs, for example, like the stock breaking above a pre-market high. That can be a good entry point and a good buy trigger for me. It can be a intraday high that has been set up like this stock here, where it sets a high here, it pulls back and lets it break above. So multiple different points will work. You just have to know where to aim for your entries and exits and how to set that full deal up. So whenever I look to enter into these trades here, so a trade like TRBN that I played today, what I really want to see on a stock like this is initially I like to look for the intraday high, and then that initial spike in price, and then that pullback. So that initial spike in price, you can see here, the stock had good pre-market activity, shows up on the watch list, and then from there, the stock really starts to take off out of the gate. Once it hits some form of resistance where people start to sell, people are looking to dump a lot of shares here. Usually at that point, you get to see that on the chart, and I can see that as a defined level of resistance. Now, I'm looking for the next leg up, the next leg of the race, for example. So that's really where I'm going to base my entry off of. So whenever I'm looking to take entries are either going to fall into 2 points. So we know the traditional entry, and that's commonly used as anticipating moves, and the secondary part, which is always going to be confirming moves. Now, each is going to have its pros and cons, and what I see here, especially, what I see a lot of times what more people do is going to be anticipating moves. So when you anticipate a move, you're just going to be buying in earlier to a potential setup. So you're looking for the stock to break above that level of resistance and break out and run. So you're going to be buying earlier, and kind of the logic behind that is rather than selling for a higher price, if you buy earlier, you make more profit on that position. So it kind of makes sense at the end of the day. The problem with anticipation is you're usually going to be playing a stock that isn't breaking out. You're going to be playing a stock that has the potential to break out. So in turn, there's going to be a lot of negative effects to that. Usually you're going to have a lower amount of volume. You can really see stocks usually stay at a lower volume point during that anticipation move, or a move that is looking to break above the level of resistance. As well as with anticipation, it's easy and very easy to get faked out of positions here. So especially if you look at this stock, for example, a little bit later in the day, so you can see that this stock sets a high today somewhere around $1 per share. It pulls back and it starts to come back up again. So some people would look to buy into this position here, looking to anticipate that high today break, which never happens, and the stock pulls back. So you kind of don't want to get suckered into buying too early into trades with anticipation here. So what I like to do more often is going to be the confirmation trade. So I wait for the stock to break out above that level of resistance. I don't want to play that first candle that breaks above. I usually wait for either the second or third candle to set up, and I want to see a solid candle that can set up above the breakout point, not something that has crossed over, because a lot of times the stock can cross over and pull back very quickly, and you get faked out. So I want to see a solid hold above that level of resistance. Now, the confirmation, the pros to that is always going to have a higher success rate on the trades as well. But always the downside of that is, can you get in early enough where you're not buying too far away from that that previous broken resistance. You're usually going to have a high amount of volume here. You can see once the stock starts to really take off, the volume is very, very high. So in turn, there's a lot of other people looking to enter into the trade, which isn't, you're not always going to be guaranteed to get an entry at a good price. Now, as well, sometimes that initial break can push the price so high that, imagine if this candle goes way up here, which I've seen happen a lot. If this candle goes way up here and the next candle starts to form, are you willing to buy this stock way up here, way far away from that level of resistance that was broken? Me, I wouldn't do that. Even though technically it's a confirmation, I'm not willing to take those odds, because worst case scenario, if the stock wants to go against me, it's coming all the way back down to this nearest level of support. So you may be down 10 or 15% before you look to take action. Well, in this case, you'll be down 18%. So you can kind of see that you really want to finesse it in a certain way where you're not looking to buy the stock way too far away from that level of resistance. I like to keep this as a good reference point. Now, if you enter into the trade, let's say I enter into the trade on that third candle of confirmation somewhere around 0.83. Where should I look to set my stop losses? Traditionally, everybody, whenever they enter, they want to set stop losses right after. I mean, they want to set sell targets right after. That's cool, but with me, I set my stop losses right after, because I'm looking for worst case scenario before I look for a profit. So my worst case scenario plan is always going to have the nearest level of support to be my first line of defense. So the nearest level of support on the stock is somewhere around 0.78. You see the stock pull back and bounce off of that point. That's the nearest level of support. Now, from my entry price to the nearest level of support, it's always going to be the risk. So I'm risking 6.3% on the stock. That's very, very risky. And you can see that the further you buy away, the more risk technically you're going to have.
Bro, who's guarding him?
On that stock?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Even though I still want to go through with this trade, you can have a shorter, you can aim for a smaller amount of risk. So let's say I move my risk down to around 4%. I'll look at that to put my stop loss here. And then if I'm risking 4%, I'd rather aim for double that on the top side. So if I aim for double of that on the top side, I want to aim for 8% in profit, which is going to be my sell target. So
I gotta play Hope D and shit. Bro, guard this nigga, bro. Or go guard my man, bro.
Now,
like,
you don't always have to sell with your full position.
Nigga, stay on your man. What the fuck is he?
And let's say you want to sell 500 shares at your 8% target, which is going to be 2-to-1 ratio target. And you want to hold the other half of the target. Well, you can always do that, but really the main theory and logic behind it is always going to be this. So I like to play the confirmations, especially with the nearest level of support as your first line of defense. Keep far away. I'm not willing to risk 50%. So I'll sometimes maybe 4%. Look at that as your risk level, and you can double of that on the top side for your profit. And then from there, take the trade, and if you want, you can always exit with half position, selling half your shares first at your intended target and letting the other half ride to see how far it can go. Worst case scenario is that other half comes back down to your entry point and you sell and you still make a profit because you sold that first half for a profit. So, I mean, that's really my logic behind the whole deal. Now, let's get into the live trades and let me show you really in action how I do. First trade here we have is the IOC buyout. That stock has been running for multiple days. It's in a huge downtrend on daily. So I know this is just purely going to be a day trade. So I'm looking for that break above that 230 level, looking for that confirmation candle that I see now. So from there, now I'm looking to enter to that trade. I entered at 234. The quickest way to enter, especially on Thinkorswim, is always to right click on the price, hit buy, it automatically sets a limit order, and it goes through very, very quickly. So you can always do that. So from here, I'm looking just to hold the trade. I know I'm going to be aiming somewhere around the 2.7, 2.8 level, especially because that's going to be something really in action how I do. First trade here we have is the IOC buyout. That stock has been running for multiple days. It's in a huge downtrend on daily. So I know this is just purely going to be a day trade. So I'm looking for that break above that 230 level, looking for that confirmation candle that I see now. So from there, now I'm looking to enter into that trade. I entered at 234. The quickest way to enter, especially on Thinkorswim, is always to right click on the price, hit buy, it automatically sets a limit order, and it goes through very, very quickly. So you can always do that. So from here, I'm looking just to hold the trade. I know I'm going to be aiming somewhere around the 2.7, 2.8 level, especially because that's going to be somewhere around double the risk that I'm looking at on this trade. Now, commonly, whenever you look to enter into some of these trades here, they're not always are just going to go to the moon right after you enter. Even though my P&L is up somewhere around $700, I'm looking for a little bit more on top. You don't want to be too greedy. So if the stock really starts to pull back very, very harshly, you kind of want to get out and protect yourself. but just know to work between the lines of support and resistance. So if the stock starts to get a little bit of resistance here and there, you can see as the stock is, as we speed it up now, as it's